She also has painted on her nose the spirit of Great Britain, because I think she really does represent so much that's good about our country. Here she goes. Well, that looks pretty sporty to me. And there she is on the far side of the airfield. A very short takeoff run for a big aircraft. That sound, and of course the wonderful Vulcan howl coming from the 4 Rolls-Royce Bristol Olympus 202 two sharp turbo jets. 16,500 pounds of static thrust roughly, each of them 65,000 pounds in total. Of course, these days she doesn't carry a lot of the equipment that she used to carry when she was an operational aircraft, including not carrying 2 navigators. That was considerably reduced the weight, I guess, speaking as one myself, I'm allowed to say that. But here she is coming back in front of us, and Bill Ramsey will be accelerating her down the line of the runway. Right at the end of her operational career in 1982, supported by no less than 11 Victors anchors, Vulcan 607 hit the centre line of the runway at Port Stanley in the Falkland Islands with 1 bomb and the edge of the runway with another, making that runway unusable for a short time at any rate for Argentine fast jets. Until the Gulf War, it was the longest bombing range in history, 7,760 miles round trip. Roughly the same distance as from here to Bali in 1 hop. And it took no less than 18 air-to-air refuelings to achieve that. That aircraft, 607, is now static at RAF Warrington. What of course that attack really did was to tell the Argentines that first of all it probably wouldn't be a good idea to base their fast jets on the island, but mainly that if things got really nasty, the Royal Air Force could actually reach their mainland. So here she is coming back in towards us on the B axis, coming back straight across the airfield, and she'll go up into a spiral climb. Of course, when Vulcan left service, the Royal Air Force in 1993, nobody believed that would ever be a flying Vulcan. But in the 90s, a little later, 2 people, David Walton, bought this aeroplane and all the available spares, and Dr. Robert Fleming, who felt that the RAF should preserve this iconic aircraft rather than toss it off at the scrap heap. The RAF didn't have the money to do that, and the end result was the Vulcan to the Sky Trust. And the biggest problem has always been money. It may seem obvious that 658 is not funded by the government. She doesn't belong to the Royal Air Force. To get this far has cost more than £22 million, including, I should say, 2.7 million in a grant from the Heritage Lottery Fund. And I didn't mention them yesterday. I always mention them, and yesterday I didn't, and I got into awful trouble from Sir Peter Love. So sorry, Sir Peter. That was very valuable at the time. So here she is, coming back in with her wheels down. About the money, and the rest of, or much of the rest of that 22 million pounds has just come from you wonderful people. You've given your money in single pounds, in tens of thousands, and everything in between. Sir Jack Hayward has been wonderful, Eddie Forrester, the big support from the CAA, as well as the three technical authority companies, BAE Systems, Marshall Aerospace Defence Group, and Rolls-Royce. Many other companies have given fantastic help. Airbus, AD Holding, Eagle Technology, Cranfield Aerospace. There are the bomb doors opening as she goes by. You get a glimpse of the size of that bomb bay there, and you'll be able to see the bomb doors closing as she comes back round in front of us again. That enormous bomb bay, of course, the heart of the bomber, that was what carried the 21 1,000-pound bombs all the way to the Falkland Islands. So 10 tons or so, staggering amount. These were, let's not forget, dumb bombs, wartime type bombs, World War II, and they were not guided in any way, so if you needed to hit a pinpoint target like a bit of a runway, you had to really do overkill. So of the 21 1,000-pound bombs they dropped, they hit the runway with 2 of them. We just finished those companies to whom we owe so much. Beagle Technology, Cranfield Aerospace, Goodrich, Kearsley Airways, Meggitt, Messier Doughty, and Serco. Now if you come around this time, you will see the bomb bay doors closing, and remember, the bomb bay does close by lots of people who are visited. But as we know, this is her last season, and it is the 3 technical authority companies that will finally bring Vulcan's illustrious flying life to a close. They have together decided to cease their support at the end of the 2015 season. Of the 3 technical authority companies and the Civil Aviation Authority regulations, Vulcan will be prohibited from flying. She will lose her permit. So it isn't about funding, although of course funding remains difficult. We're still costing £2 million a year to run that. And it's not about the supply of spare parts. It is about the mandatory third-party support. Now she is still as safe as any aircraft flying today, but she's done 10% more hours than any other Vulcan before. By around 3 million people every year, years ago, and she's going to do probably another 20, maybe more air shows this year, so you do have other chances of doing that. When she's finished, she's going to become part of an extraordinary team at her home base of Robin Hood Airport, Doncaster, Sheffield, otherwise known as World Airport Spinning Meet. The Vulcan team and the Aviation Skills Partnership are going to create a new life for her as the centrepiece of the EDNA project. It will be an aviation academy and a heritage skills centre. It will showcase technological achievements. It will be the next best thing to flying, with things like fast taxiing for 558. It's called Mount EDNA. Of course, you knew that was the workshop for the God Vulcan, and the EDNA project will be like the E project for engineers. Now, here's a special treat. As she flies down the runway, you see zooms off towards the stratosphere over the red, white, and blue of the red arrows. They start their takeoff, and they will all be joining us.